ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Smackdown Live. We have a sold-out crowd here tonight, live from Dallas, Texas. And let's get into this show now.
As that is Adrian Williams and I and his broadcast partner, Elliot James.
Alright.
And now we've got on this show... Actually, you know what? Again, I always say you're good friends with the Smackdown GM. You take it. You announce the card.
Alright, for first card, we have a King of the Ring qualifier match with the Scottish Psychopath and one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Drew McIntyre versus Mustafa Ali, who is making his debut tonight on SmackDown Live.
And of course, on Raw, my lovely show that I get to commentate every single week, we got to see the first King of the Ring qualifier on their end, where Apollo Crews beat Titus Worldwide member Titus O'Neil. And that was Apollo's first win in Universe mode.
Alright, and for the second match, we have the Samoan Submission Machine, Samoa Joe, versus Free Agent Big Show.
That's right, Free Agent Part-Timer Big Show, one night only. GM Tyson said, you know what, Joe needs somebody, and he's gonna get a challenge.
Alright, for the third match, we have an Intercontinental Championship Open Challenge. For some god reason, Ty Dillinger is defending his Intercontinental Championship against debuting.
Exactly.
For the fourth match on the card, we have the Lucha Underdog, Rey Mysterio versus Shelton Benjamin in a Money in the Bank qualifier.
And of course, Money in the Bank is the pay-per-view, the next pay-per-view.
And for our main event, we got an action-packed main event. We have the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura versus... his tag team partner is Daniel Bryan versus Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins.
And of course, we know that Dean and Seth at one point, they did have some problems, but they're willing to let bygones be bygones and team up against Shinsuke and Daniel Bryan.
So with that being said, there's your card. And well, we got first match, we got a King of the Ring qualifier. So we're going to go ahead and get into that.
Exactly. But ladies and gentlemen, Elliot here, and I can say, of course, Drew and his partner, Dolph Ziggler, are coming off of a win at Extreme Rules, defending their titles against the Revival. Now, Adrian, of course, Mustafa Ali, much smaller man, making his debut to SmackDown. I know GM Tyson sees a lot in Mustafa Ali, but do you think Mustafa has what it takes to defeat one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions?
I definitely see that he has potential, but I've seen that McIntyre and Ziggler obviously proved in singles action they were not really good against the Revival. Maybe that could come back to bite Drew tonight, but I think Drew's going to get the win tonight. I think Drew McIntyre is going to channel all of his inner demons, I guess, and just destroy Mustafa and advance to the King of the Ring tournament.
And ladies and gentlemen, personally, I don't believe for a second that Mustafa Ali is going to beat the Scottish Psychopath.
Well, we'll see what happens.
I mean, Mustafa's good, he's great, he's cool, he's a lot of adjectives, but Drew is a mean, big, hairy behemoth.
And he is a champion.
That too.
That too.
But we got King Drew.
King Drew ready for his possible next victim. More than likely will be.
And I guess we shouldn't necessarily say that the Revival necessarily looked better in singles action, though, because Drew didn't face either one of them in singles action. He was in a handicap match because he's got in your face. Or
yeah,
I say got in your face. I'm sure he did, but
and then the SmackDown
the reason he was in the handicap match because he got in the SmackDown GM's face.
And aside from that, here comes Mustafa Ali making his debut here tonight on SmackDown.
But imagine how big a moment it would be. Mustafa debuts, defeats one half of the Tag Team Champions, and qualifies for the King of the Ring. And of course, the King of the Ring, we can confirm, ladies and gentlemen, that the winner of the King of the Ring they will get the opportunity to challenge the World Heavyweight Champion or the WWE Champion. Whatever, the World Champion of their choice. Which is huge. As Drew actually getting the upper hand here. As he's got a wrist lock right now.
Staying on that wrist lock. Went for a backhand chop of Mustafa with his own.
Mustafa using strikes with advantage. But Drew just too damn big.
But he takes him down with the Hurricane Rana.
The big Rana. Now, Adrian, little fun fact for you here on commentary. Did you know that Rana actually means pin?
No, I did not, Elliot.
So if you see a Hurricane Rana end with a pin, that's a Hurricane Rana. But otherwise, it's just a Frankensteiner.
Just look at the power of Drew McIntyre.
And of course, Dolph Ziggler getting involved on the outside there, distracting Mustafa Ali.
Other half of the Smackdown Tag Team Championship with Drew McIntyre.
And off the ropes, Drew a little too slow there. Maybe feeling the effects of that Shatter Machine last, Sunday.
And McIntyre, right to the midsection with a boot. And now, Mustafa with a slap.
Got caught out of midair into a backbreaker.
The back is not going to be feeling good after that.
The strength of Drew is pretty insane.
And a shoulder tackle.
He tricked him, pulled him back into a shoulder block. Oh, now look at this. Dragon Sleeper, but the flexibility and the resilience. But runs right into a back elbow.
Drew going to go for the first cover of the match.
Not even a one from Mustafa.
The resilience from Mustafa Ali.
At that point, I think it might be a little more defiance than anything.
Now he's got him here.
Gonna suplex him back in the ring.
Yeah, suplex to the back in the ring. Missed the kick.
Schoolboy from Mustafa.
Got a schoolboy here. This could be it.
Referee was in a bad position, but he got a 2.
And almost got him there. 2.5.
But again, just teeing off. Big drop kick there. Now Mustafa looking to fly high.
And Drew, I don't think, knows where he is. And Mustafa Ali with a diving crossbody. Got a cover here.
Halfway across the ring.
And got about a 1.5 count.
And a rolling neck snap there. Mustafa with a standing leg drop again. Mustafa really getting to the match now. Look at that. Running, swinging neck breaker.
What a move by Ali.
That's a move that, believe it or not, Curtis Axel used to do. Not so much anymore, however.
And a back elbow. A stiff forearm.
He was able to
neck breaker.
He was able to knock the big man to a knee to hit that neck breaker. But Drew needs to get back in the contest.
And he does with a fist right to the face.
Big running forearm. But Mustafa able to shut him down again. Or another running, swinging neck breaker.
Neck breaker. Now Mustafa looking to go to the outside on the apron. And Drew crawling away.
Slingshot. No, he just kind of... He realized Drew was out of the way, so he just decided to roll in.
And now Dolph Ziggler's going to throw Mustafa back into the ring for Drew McIntyre.
I would say that's not necessarily, worthy of, how you say, ejection from ringside.
And now Dolph Ziggler again, just distracting Ali. But McIntyre's still to a knee. From behind, a springboard drop kick.
Mustafa will not be denied.
Mustafa now wants the big man on his feet. Is that very wise? And another springboard drop kick. And McIntyre sent to the outside. Possibly looking to retaliate. And
Mustafa was like playing tricks on the mind of Drew McIntyre there.
And a massive shoulder tackle from the big man.
Mustafa playing tricks on the mind, playing mind games, drop kicking the bottom rope, making Drew think he was going to dive.
And now look at this. Just dropping him to the mat.
But Mustafa, little note here, I don't think anyone can actually get inside the head of Drew McIntyre.
I mean, McIntyre is already, they call him a Scottish psychopath for a reason. And an elbow from the middle rope.
That's unlike Drew going to, a diving position. But again, look at, Ziggler slid a chair in the ring. Referee didn't see it.
Drew picks up the chair, but he throws it out. He says, I got this on my own. And now just McIntyre hammering away.
Look at the full mount just teeing off.
And now McIntyre again.
Full mount just raining down the hands. Mustafa trying to get his arms up, protect himself. But Drew didn't look like he was doing anything, really.
Missed the back elbow. Mustafa counters into a right fist. Left fist, maybe.
Spins him around.
Got him another neck breaker there.
Oh, and again, it looked like Mustafa maybe wanted to go to the corner. But, I mean, he's going to a corner, but the wrong corner. But able to try and get Drew. But Drew on his feet.
Now Drew possibly looking after the legs here.
Oh, perhaps wanting that sort of like surfboard curb stomp.
Got him, and he got it again, just planting him on the mat.
Dolph Ziggler definitely has been the
draw kick to the back.
Dolph Ziggler has definitely been the deciding factor so far in this match.
Trying to distract Mustafa at any way he can. And now Mustafa Ali. With the 5-4, he got the knees up. McIntyre got the knees up.
054, right,
And now the future shock DDT. McIntyre, that could be it. And it very well is. Drew McIntyre advances to the King of the Ring tournament. But come on, Elliot, what an effort by Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa really tried.
But despite the distractions from Dolph Ziggler, the counters from Drew McIntyre definitely played into fault.
I mean, 054 knees right to the gut, future shock DDT for the win.
And Drew McIntyre is going to be in the King of the Ring tournament.
But I will say, in all honesty, it felt kind of nice to see Drew win with a future shock. He almost never does that anymore.
Well, he got it done tonight. No Claymore kick. Ziggler on the sideline. He's happy. Drew McIntyre now celebrating a win.
But the thing is, Mustafa, he didn't look bad. He tried. But at the end of the day, it was just a little too much. Maybe if Dolph wasn't on the outside, it would have been a little bit different. Who knows? But Drew is the first qualifier on SmackDown side of the King of the Ring. So, ladies and gentlemen, what a match we saw from Drew Mustafa. Mustafa tried, but again, Drew was just too much, of course with the help of Dolph as well. But now we've got Samoan Submission Machine versus one night only, Big Show. Now, Adrian, who do you think will who do you think will win this match?
Let me think. It's a tough one. No, it's not. The Samoan Submission Machine's gonna get it done.
I'm so glad you said that.
I'm sorry. I have all the faith in the world for the Big Show. Personally, I've known Big Show for a long time, but Big Show hasn't been in the ring in quite some time. I think Samoa Joe is just going to run right through him.
I mean, you would expect, but I mean, a KO punch can come out of nowhere.
It could, and very well. It's just, we'll see.
Personally, ladies and gentlemen, what I want to see Samoa Joe lift up the 300-plus pounder for a muscle buster. That's what I want to see.
And that's what we want to see. And we very well could see it, or we could just see him use the cooking clutch if Big Show ever lets him lock it in.
Well, we'll see. We will definitely see. But yeah, we both agree that Big Show really doesn't have a chance in hell.
But we'll see. Small Joe don't even look concerned about this match. He looks poised and focused. I don't think he cares at all about Big Show.
I mean, why would he care in all honesty? I mean, yeah, it's a Monday Night Qualifier, but Big Show's not even a part of the SmackDown roster.
He's not even a part of the Raw roster. He's a free agent.
I mean, who's to say that Big Show somehow gets the win here, if he will even be like, if he can't even compete in the Money in the Bank.
There he is, the 7 foot, 300+ pound Big Show.
The world's largest athlete.
Or just the world's largest something.
Well, I mean, there are a lot of things that could fill that blank. A lot of them dirty.
But commentary can't say those weird things.
I mean,
gonna call him a something.
Or we could just go with the world's largest athlete, like I said before.
World's largest athlete, that works too.
I mean, come on now.
Like, look how slow the Big Show is getting to the ring. He's just old. He's washed up. I'm sorry, but I think Big Show just needs to enjoy the world of retirement.
You say washed up, but what if he hears us right now?
Then we screwed.
I will throw you under the bus so fast. You do realize that, don't you?
Trust me, I know. I know you that well for you to do that to me. Here we go. Joe and Big Show. Money in the Bank qualifier and Big Show going to the outside.
Immediately going to the outside. And they both had a similar idea, but Joe, younger, weighs a lot less. He's able to get the upper hand there in that situation.
You're gonna throw Big
but
Show.
I wonder if Big Show just said, forget the match. Maybe he was just trying to walk away. But Joe obviously not going to let that happen. Oh, and there's the Enziguri.
Caught the Big Show where he didn't. I don't even know if Big Show knows where he's at. And just a massive clothesline flooring the 400-pounder.
And of course, Joe, he should have even more motivation right now than he normally would. Because his last match was the SmackDown Go Home Show to Extreme Rules, where he took a loss to Seth Rollins.
That was very true.
Where Seth just would not die.
Oh, and a senton for the middle rope.
We got that big boy senton.
Now he's going to cover him for the 2. And Big Show kicks out at 2.5.
Big Show has not felt this kind of punishment in a long time, honestly.
Vicious uppercut by Joe.
In terms of being in the ring, I mean, you can keep in shape, but being in the ring is a completely different story. You have to be used to, on a daily, doing what they do. And Big Show has not.
Oh, and a back elbow. Did I literally just see Samoa Joe do a leapfrog?
You did, Adrian, you did.
I can't, Joe going back to those punches. Oh, and Big Show with a backhand chop. Oh, and a super kick. Dropping the Destroyer. And a knee. Right to the face. Oh my. My God. And again, 400 pounds on the chest of Samoa Joe.
And perhaps already calling for the WMD for that KO punch.
And a massive headbutt by Big Show. Now Big Show's trying to come back into this match.
But Joe shuts him down. He got some offense
and a
in.
headbutt of his own.
But talk about that Samoan hard head. But Joe immediately back in the match. Inverted DDT. Oh, but look at Show. But immediately, the snapmare, the chop, and the kick. Right to the chest. A single leg drop kick.
That's going to send the Big Show to the outside. What? Oh my God, and Joe on the top. Oh my God.
And Big Show just saying,
no.
Yeah, no. I'm not going to catch you. What do you take me for?
Now Big Show.
But he got the big man up. Fall away slam.
And Samoa Joe may have made a costly mistake by trying to go off the top rope. Big Show with a punch.
But Big Show actually getting into it.
And Big Show, look at the strength.
The military press.
Went to a near 300-pound Samoa Joe.
And they're running STO. Big Show actually getting something going here. But the frenzy of chops. As Joe's got the big man down.
On the outside. And now Joe with a neck breaker off the middle rope.
Big neck breaker. There's Joe.
With a DDT.
Spikes the head right into the canvas with that DDT.
And Joe says there's no more.
Oh, big man in the corner. Oh, wait.
Oh
no,
he's
not.
Oh my God! He's doing it!
He's got him up!
He's got him up! The
Muscle Buster!
And that could be game, set, match. Joe hooks the inside leg. 1, 2, and 3. And Samoa Joe is your first man to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match.
The senton earlier. And then all you need to know, he got the big man up for the Muscle Buster.
Samoa Joe qualifies for Money in the Bank.
And talk about rectifying the wrong in his mind, losing to Seth Rollins before Extreme Rules.
Now Joe comes back the SmackDown after Extreme Rules, and he gets a win over the one night only appearance by the Big Show.
Big Show tried, but it just wasn't enough
for the Samoan submission machine.
And now, after Samoa Joe looked pretty freaking dominant against the Big Show, we've got Ty Dillinger in his open challenges.
Dillinger is not a man who backs down from a fight, especially taking that vicious attack when it was supposed to be an Intercontinental Championship match at Extreme Rules. But Corbin would attack him, not only delivering an end of days on the stage, but delivering an end of days on the Intercontinental Championship belt, and then chokeslamming him through the announce table. And Dillinger is still here, defending the Intercontinental Championship like he always does.
He probably shouldn't be, in my opinion, but he is, and I respect the hell out of him for it. Let's just hope he doesn't go to a restaurant and lose his title. I'll tell you that.
And out comes the current Intercontinental Champion, the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger.
And of course, he won that in a 6-man over-the-top battle royal. Baron Corbin looked very, very strong in that match, but Dillinger was able to last eliminate Corbin. And yeah, he became the first Intercontinental Champion here in Universe mode. Then the next week, he decided to do an open challenge. First open challenge against Dean Ambrose. Dean answered it, and Dean came up short. But it did take 2 perfect 10 knee strikes to put away Ambrose.
And very well. And aside from Ty Dillinger has had a very successful title reign so far as Intercontinental Champion, but could we very well see that title reign come to an end tonight?
Well, he's very great in the ring, one of the best high flyers you will ever see. But Dillinger, he has the experience factor. He knows what he's doing, and this is his debut here in Universe. So, who can say for sure? But somebody in the production truck, they clearly like this man Ricochet, because this is awesome. Just look at this. I mean, he's got the lights and everything.
It is very true. He is the one and only Ricochet. Ricochet looking to make an impact in his debut.
That is true. That is very, very true. But, you know, I just call it a hunch, but I just got this sneaking suspicion that Corbin's going to do something. Like, if he was willing to attack Dillinger on pay-per-view, who's to say he's not going to attack him on SmackDown?
Most definitely. I believe that somewhere, whether it be during the match or maybe after the match, Baron Corbin is possibly going to get involved just to send a message to the Intercontinental Champion. Because fortunately, he made it pretty clear at Extreme Rules.
He definitely made his point clear. But I mean, Corbin, he truly believes he should be the Intercontinental Champion right now.
I mean, I understand, but life goes on. He came up short in that 6-man battle royal, over the top battle royal, and he had a chance last night, but he decided to let anger get the best of him.
Oh, and the Dillinger actually does have the size advantage here, but personally, I would expect a clean break.
As there is.
We do get one. Oh, an elbow to the back of the neck. Snapmare and a fist drop from Ty.
Ty Dillinger, he knows Ricochet very well, but it is for his Intercontinental Championship. You got to do what you got to do. As a strong right from Ricochet.
Oh, and look at this, a backdrop suplex. Almost like a Saito suplex. Oh, missed the cross body in the corner.
Now,
but he reversed into a head scissors there.
wait,
what the hell?
What?
Corbin?
That's Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin. In the ring. Oh, look at this!
Corbin! End of days!
And referee has to call for the bell. Ricochet just won, but this match didn't even get to be underway.
Baron Corbin just laid out. He did it. What a smart man. He did it so he could get Dillinger to lose.
He cost Dillinger a win, but Dillinger keeps the title, of course. But, jeez.
I can't believe it.
I mean, I expected a good match from Ty and Ricochet, but they didn't even get to get started.
But, I mean, a win's a win, even though it is by disqualification.
I mean, I guess that's true. But now we have Rey Mysterio and Shelton Benjamin. Of course, we know Rey, Shelton, Cedric Alexander, they all have issues with each other. But, I mean, Shelton and Rey have faced before, and Shelton stole a win from Rey. But he couldn't do anything else because Cedric Alexander showed up and forced Shelton to hightail it, tail between his legs through the crowd. Will that happen again, or will Rey be able to qualify for the Money in the Bank? Will he win with a 619? Or will the pay dirt be a little too much?
For the high flyer.
But Rey, one of the absolute best high flyers in the ring.
If not the best.
I would say he's the GOAT of high flying, personally.
He's very... Well, Rey Mysterio, he always said he wants to be... His dream was to be in a Money in the Bank ladder match, and that dream could come to fruition tonight.
Absolutely.
If he can knock off Shawn Michaels. I know that these two have had personal differences as of late, especially with him, Shelton, Rey, and Cedric. I don't know what Shelton's deal is, but hopefully Rey Mysterio can shut up Benjamin and put him away tonight.
Honestly, Adrian, I don't know if Shelton really has a deal or anything. I mean, yes, he stole a win 2 weeks in a row, but the thing is, I mean, I think to him, he's just trying to get the job done, trying to get a win.
And he has. I mean, if he has to take a tactic to do it, so be it.
But hey, it's worked, and that is what matters.
I mean, a win's a win, I guess, for Shelton.
And if he can beat Rey Mysterio again tonight, well,
he qualifies for Money in the Bank. So we're about to get this underway. Rey Mysterio Shelton Benjamin.
But who knows? Maybe Ray will say that there is stopping you, Shelton Benjamin. Oh, Shelton went right by the side of Shelton there, missing the running heel kick.
Mysterio with a wrist lock, drop it down to a knee.
Shelton just backing up. And a knee lift there.
Benjamin with just a nasty knee lift.
Pulling him away from the ropes. I'm talking about smart strategy. Going after the legs. Think about how many knee surgeries he's had in his left knee. That is so smart from Shelton.
Irish whip. Drops down.
Oh, and a spine buster.
Gonna first cover the match. And not even a 1 count.
Shelton gonna fly high. Into a diving lariat. Shelton looking good against
right to the chest.
Against, the big luchador. Oh, but the roll through. Drop toe hold.
Mysterio with the drop toe hold. From behind.
Reverse DDT.
And now the high flyer going to go to the top.
And a guillotine leg drop.
He got all of it.
Into a surfboard. But Shelton immediately saying, "Get the hell off me, Ray Ray."
Now he's...
Jawbreaker.
And a jawbreaker to Mysterio. Mysterio going to crawl himself into the corner. And
oh, look at this. Oh, Gamagiri.
My word.
Shelton came up short and gets planted with a DDT.
Mysterio with a cover, got a 1, and gets only a 1 count from Benjamin.
And Ray ducked underneath the lariat attempt from Shelton.
Another reverse DDT by Mysterio.
Now Shelton in the corner. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at Ray with the Hurricane Rana.
With a sit from the top rope. Here's the cover. He's going to get a 1. And he got only a 1. Still not enough to put away Benjamin. And I think he was looking for a rolling neck snap. But I think Benjamin got up too quickly.
Now look at this. Butterfly suplex.
Into a pin combination.
Still only a 1.
And
rolling neck snap of his own.
Now Benjamin possibly measuring for the pay dirt.
Super kick!
Vicious super kick.
He called for it. He's got a 2.
And a 2.5. Benjamin thought that was it.
Oh, look at this. T-bone!
A T-bone suplex.
Got a 1. Got a 2.
And a kick out from Mysterio. And Shelton Benjamin, he's staying poised, he's staying focused, he's trying to put away Mysterio.
But he cannot be happy. The T-bone is one of his biggest moves. Oh, but look, he's going for the Gamagiri again. Springboard. It just kicked him in the face.
Mysterio is down holding that head.
Oh, look, it's another T-bone.
And it was a rope break. Mysterio's foot was under the bottom rope.
Oh, missed the rolling neck snap. Ray moved out the way. Oh, look at this. Oh, Poison Rana! Big Poison Rana from Ray. That could,
whoa.
And that could put his lights out.
Hey, look at this. Mysterio's got him in position.
The Frankensteiner 619 is going to drop the dime.
Gonna drop the dime possibly. And with an elbow to the spine.
Shelton, after that Poison Rana, he's kind of out of it.
And now, oh no, he got the knees up. Look to drop the dime. But Shelton got the knees up and runs right in. Mysterio runs right into a super kick. And now Shelton Benjamin with a pay dirt.
Pay dirt. Got a 1. He's got it too. And Ray somehow
kicked out at 2.5.
And Ray, he took him down.
Mysterio going to the top rope. He wants Benjamin on his feet.
And almost like a diving Hurricane Rana axe handle, sort of.
I really don't know what that was.
Not too sure.
But whatever it was somewhat effective. And now a missile dropkick from Mysterio.
Shelton practically walked right into that diving missile dropkick.
We have a cover here. Got a 1. And only a 1 count.
Some defiance. Shelton tried to roll out the way, but he still got hit by Ray.
Oh, and
it's just like dove at his knees.
Look like an elbow to the knee. Both men are down.
Ray is crazy right now.
Both men seeking to get a win here.
Both veterans, but could use it. And another knee lift.
Mysterio. Now Shelton wants Mysterio on his feet.
Springboard. No! He wanted a springboard neck breaker, but he's to the floor.
But look at Mysterio in the main. No! And now a vicious German suplex on the concrete. Now going to throw Rey Mysterio back into the ring. And now it's Benjamin's turn to go top rope. Measuring Mysterio. He goes down to the apron. And a springboard lariat.
Neckbreaker, you mean, Adrian?
Neckbreaker, my bad. And now possibly measuring for that pay dirt. And the super kick missed.
Into a tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Now Ray to the top rope. And frog splash!
Is that enough for Rey Mysterio? It is!
And Ray, he beat Shelton.
And Rey Mysterio has qualified for Money in the Bank. He is the second man to qualify tonight, as Samoa Joe qualified earlier on. The first one missed by Benjamin getting the knees up, but the damage that Mysterio took in this match.
But none of that matters now. The veteran, one of the best high flyers of all time, is in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Can he win the Money in the Bank briefcase? Can he challenge for the world title, or any title for that matter, anytime he wants?
We'll have to wait and see.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Adrian and I to call the main event match. Shinsuke Nakamura and Daniel Bryan against Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins.
Let's get into it.
Seth wearing an old shirt. He's not Monday Night Rollins anymore. He's Friday Night Rollins.
Friday Night Rollins.
But the real thing here is, can the teams coexist with one another? Or will Nakamura maybe try and leave Daniel high and dry? Will Dean Ambrose try and dirty deeds his former Shield brother? We'll have to see. As that match is beginning
right now.
Exactly. But here we go.
The King of Strong Style.
He's the King of Strong Style. He's an artist. He's a rock star.
Haven't really heard from Shinsuke Nakamura in the past number of weeks, but he is here tonight, and he's actually competing in the main event in a has a special tag team partner in Daniel Bryan. And we'll see if these, like you said earlier, if these two guys can coexist with each other.
But let this be known. Shinsuke, the one time we got to see him before this occasion, he looked really good in a triple threat with Randy Orton and Seth Rollins, where he easily could have won, but he just got a little too cocky.
And then Randy Orton decided to silence him with an RKO.
Or maybe not necessarily too cocky, but maybe Shinsuke just really likes low blows. Maybe he was just so excited he hit a low blow on Seth Rollins. Jesus Christ, that was awful. We should not have done that. We
are terrible.
We desperately apologize.
We need to just stick to commentating.
Well, I mean, some might say we're not even good at that.
Yeah, that too. As here comes his tag team partner.
But I saw little Timmy in the crowd wearing a up, up, down, down shirt.
Yeah, there you go. Daniel Bryan making his way through your dreams. Fight for your dreams, and your dreams will fight for you. Man.
You can say that. I mean, Daniel, he hasn't been featured all too much, honestly.
I mean, last time Daniel Bryan was in a main event was with Roman Reigns.
That is true, and he got the win.
He got the win despite the distraction from Jeff. What he thought was Jeff Hardy was Miz and Jeff Hardy's face paint.
Yes.
But can Daniel coexist with Shinsuke and possibly get another win in the main event?
But I'm sure, like, all the men in this match would much prefer to be in some sort of King of the Ring or Money in the Bank qualifier. Do something to try and propel them to the world title. So I'm sure everyone is just itching to take the world title off of The Miz. Because who likes The Miz?
The Miz.
Well, yeah, The Miz and clearly Maurice, but...
And Jeff Hardy, apparently.
Well, we don't know. Maybe Jeff is trying to get something out of him.
I don't know, but here comes Rollins and Ambrose coming out together.
That's interesting. Not coming out through the crowd either.
Coming out through the entranceway. They seem excited. They seem ready to go.
Yes, they do.
Come on, Seth. You're on Friday nights, not Monday nights.
I'm surprised the SmackDown GM let him wear that shirt, honestly.
Unless... Nah. He wouldn't betray us.
What, you think there might be in talks with the Raw GM or something?
Maybe, but as we're set to get this, Dean Ambrose going to start things off with Shinsuke.
And Shinsuke gets caught off guard with a cross body. But Shinsuke taking it
with a leg right to the back of the neck.
That axe kick. Oh, I think he maybe wanted the landslide, but Dean just shut him down. There's the elbow from Ambrose.
Ambrose
a snap suplex. Ambrose with the snap suplex and just almost like a disrespectful type kick to the face.
Just look at him hammering away on the face of Shinsuke.
But Shinsuke fighting back.
Looked like Ambrose was trying to drag Shinsuke to his corner, but Shinsuke says no way. And he clotheslines Ambrose over the top rope. Now he just slides under the bottom and a back out from Ambrose, and Ambrose with punches. And again, Shinsuke not allowing Ambrose. Looks like he was going to try to hang him up on the barricade as Ambrose rams right into the barricade, and again. And a third time. Shinsuke Nakamura looking very impressive as of late. Slides under the bottom rope again. And went for a drop kick, but Ambrose moved out of the way. Ambrose with a hold of Shinsuke and just tosses him into the apron. But
Ambrose, he was getting wrecked.
Nakamura counters it. Tosses Ambrose back in the ring. And Ambrose trying to get to Rollins. And he does. Rollins makes the tag. Here comes Seth. With a Falcon Arrow. And this is the splash in the corner. Nakamura with a kick right to the side of the head. Nakamura says, bring it.
On a wheel kick. Rollins with a wheel kick.
Now Rollins wants Shinsuke up. Possibly thinking, oh no. I think he was
Came up short on the blockbuster. Oh, he's got him up for the neck breaker.
And the neck breaker right on the knee. I'm going to toss Rollins into the corner and a knee right to the gut.
Oh, look at this. How about some good vibrations?
Nah.
And the kick. Now just standing, almost maybe mocking Daniel, saying, yeah, no, I'm not going to tag out.
And Rollins tags in Ambrose. Nakamura with a vicious clothesline taking down Ambrose. And Nakamura with the hold of Ambrose.
And a knee to the gut. Oh, now Nakamura. Look at this big knee.
Oh my God.
But Ambrose was able to get away, get back in the ring. Oh no, oh look at this. Dirty deeds!
The dirty deeds, is that enough? With a cover on Nakamura, and he got a 1 count.
And a rolling neck snap. Shades up Mr. Perfect.
Now Dean Ambrose measuring Nakamura.
Perhaps the elbow.
The elbow, and he got caught. Nakamura caught him out of midair. And just slams him to the mat. And he wants Ambrose. Saying, come on. And for the first time, Nakamura's going to tag in Daniel Bryan. He got the drop kicking. Now Daniel Bryan with a second one.
Daniel been waiting patiently, wanting to get in this match. And now he is. But Ambrose immediately shuts him down.
Daniel Bryan all fired up. And looking for it.
And Daniel just kind of like saying, nah. What, you think I'm going to suicide dive? Is that what you want from me? Open out Daniel. Look at this. Sunset flip.
He got it. He got a cover here.
But Rollins immediately just flying into his own tag partner to break up the pin there. But he eats a German for his troubles. But speaking of eating Germans.
A German from Daniel.
Oh, from behind, look at this. Saito suplex.
Now Daniel Bryan just continuing to fight with that momentum.
Oh, steps at the back door, does Ambrose. Oh, but now look at this. Tiger suplex. Oh, but Seth in the ring. Breaks it up
right
again.
There to break it up.
But again, he eats an STO that time for his troubles.
And a slight hip toss from Daniel Bryan.
Oh, caught the leg again. But Daniel shutting him down. Ambrose was daring him to do something. But a big headbutt. And just going back and forth. Ever since Daniel got in the match, the action has been like way quicker. Oh, look at Shinsuke.
Now,
suplex to the floor.
It looked like Ambrose was getting in the face of Nakamura, and Nakamura did not take that lightly. And now Daniel Bryan to the top rope. Ambrose stunned. And Daniel Bryan gonna fly with a crossbody.
I almost thought Daniel wasn't going to.
Gonna toss Ambrose back into the ring. Now Daniel Bryan looking for that diving headbutt.
Oh! Head first into the canvas.
No,
look at this. Perfect plex.
Does he have him here? And no, Ambrose able to, or Bryan able to kick out.
Of course he doesn't have him. Oh wait, look at this though.
Look at that, rolling through. Dirty deeds.
The dirty deeds.
Is that enough? And
the defiance.
And
Daniel said, "Get the hell off me." And look at into a German.
A German suplex by Bryan after only kicking out of one after the dirty deeds. And now he's got it in.
That's a rope break.
And it is a rope break.
But Daniel is on fire.
And he's going to tag in Shinsuke.
Shinsuke got a cheap shot in. But it lets him
right to the face.
But it lets him stay in the match. Oh no, he reversed!
For the drop toe hold!
No Kinshasa tonight! Schoolboy! But Daniel's immediately in there. Oh, he didn't break it up though!
And there he did on a count of 2.
But Ambrose shutting him down. Oh, but look at Bryan over there in the corner. Look at this sunset flip to Rollins.
He's just hammering away on Nakamura off the turnbuckle.
10 straight. And a knee lift there. Now into the corner. Rollins is laid out. Forearm. Oh, look at that. Just using the forearm to just rake against the nose.
Just look at Ambrose.
Nakamura tried to get to Bryan. Just did not. Could not. Now look at this. Dirty deeds.
Again! Gonna cover Nakamura, and it was a rope break. Nakamura's foot under the bottom rope.
Poor ring positioning by Ambrose there.
Gonna tag in Rollins. And Rollins with a boot!
What? I think Bryan's walking out.
Daniel Bryan just leaving his partner high and dry.
And the Ambrose and Rollins win as Daniel Bryan walked off. Does that mean they couldn't coexist?
I don't know.
But what a main event. Didn't you enjoy calling this match, Elliot?
It was great.
So Rollins and Ambrose get the win. Obviously, Shinsuke and Bryan are not a very good tag team, as Bryan did walk out on Shinsuke, and